Hello,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. How was your day?
Uh, like like Tuesday.
Like a normal Tuesday? I didn't see you on
Yes,
Tuesday though. I wasn't here on Tuesday. I was sick.
okay, and
Okay. I just want to double check where we are.
mm,
Okay. Just a quick thing. Could you please download Voov for our next meeting? Voov is like Zoom because Zoom has got a little bit of a problem. That's why I was a little bit late. If you have one meeting, you have to wait 10 minutes before you can start another meeting. So today, after
yeah,
40
yeah,
minutes, we cannot have the extra 5 minutes because you have to wait.
yeah.
Okay. So, okay. So we were on this one. Okay. So let's do this one. Okay. Would you like to be a writer? Why or why not? Would you like to be a writer?
No,
No. Okay. Why not?
right. I need a lot of creative and patience, and
Okay. They need to be very creative and
I
patient.
don't have. And that's the thing I don't have.
You don't have patience. Okay, do you not have patience or are you not creative?
Not creative.
Okay, so you have patience, but you're not creative. Okay, so even though you don't want to be a writer, what kind of book would be the most interesting to write, though? So, what kind of book do you think you'd like to write if you were creative?
Uh, a lot of the ring.
Can you say that again?
Story like a lot of the ring.
Okay, stories like Lords of the Rings. Okay, so that's called a novel. That is a novel. So it's going to be about goblins and elves and like mythical creatures like that.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to listen to the dialogue. When and where are Jack and Sophie going to meet?
Lesson 10F. Exercise 1.
Hi, Jack. It's Sophie. Are you in town?
Yes, I am. I'm at the shopping centre.
Great. Do you fancy meeting up?
Yes, okay. What do you want to do?
I'd like to see the new Ben Stiller film.
Okay. Why don't we have something to eat first?
I'd rather see the film first, if that's okay. It starts in 40 minutes.
Fine. Where do you want to meet?
Shall we meet by the bus stop?
Good idea. I'll be there in 15 minutes.
Okay, great. See you later.
Why don't we go for a pizza after the film?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so when and where are Jack and Sophie going to meet? Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, so when and where are Jack and Sophie going to meet?
Town.
Okay, but where
Or
in town?
shopping. No,
Okay, but now
shopping.
look for the word meet. Where are they going to meet each other? So
Uh,
yes, Jack is at the shopping center, but that's not where they are meeting.
Ben Stiller.
Say that again?
Ben Stiller.
Okay, but Ben Stiller is an actor. It's not a place.
Mm. By the bus stop.
Good, by the bus stop. And when are they going to meet?
When 15 minutes.
Good. Okay. So now let's practice reading the dialogue, changing the words in blue. Use your own ideas. Okay, so you can be Jack, I will be Sophie. So we are going to change the words in blue. So instead of shopping center, you can say I'm at the park. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I'll be Sophie. Hi, Jack. It's Sophie. Are you in town?
Mm, yes, I'm in the supermarket.
Great. Do you fancy meeting up?
Mm, yes, okay. What do you want to do?
I'd like to see the new Daniel Radcliffe film.
Mm, okay, why don't we have some eat first?
Okay, something to eat. Try and read all the words. I'd rather see the film first, if that's okay. It starts in half an hour.
Why, where do you want to meet?
Shall we meet by the cinema?
Good idea. I will be there in 30 minutes.
Okay, great. See you later.
Why we don't go for for a burger after the film?
Sure, why not? Very good. Okay, now find 3 different ways of making a suggestion in the dialogue in exercise 1 and 3 different ways of responding. Okay, so what different ways did they show us how to make a suggestion?
Mm. Could you say it again?
Okay, so they want you to find 3 different ways of making a suggestion. So in the dialogue, Sophie and Jack made suggestions. So can you tell me which words they used to make a suggestion?
And do you want to?
Do you want to? Okay, that is a suggestion. And what else?
Mm. Could you say again?
Okay, and what other ways? Because there's 3 ways that they made a suggestion.
Where do you want?
Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so what did I just underline?
Do you fancy?
Good. So that is a suggestion. Can you think of something else?
No.
Okay, well, you need to try. If you look at number 3, they actually give you a hint. If you look here.
Why don't we go?
Okay. Well, why don't we? So there's why don't we over here, and why don't we over here? Okay, and one more.
Shall we meet?
Shall we meet? Very good. And then how do they respond? What is the response to the suggestions?
Sure. Fine. Okay. Yes.
Good. Okay. So now let's read the speaking strategy. Can you read this for me?
When negotiation, you will need to come with after negative solution. You can use one of the following phrase. I prefer, I rather, why don't we instead?
Okay. So I want you to reread that sentence because over here you forgot some words and you changed this word completely. You said after. There's no F in this word. Can we try again?
Mm.
Okay, and then this
When
word is negotiating because you have the
when
ing.
when you negotiating, you will need to come up with alternative solution. So you
There's
can
no, okay, let's break this word down. There is no F in this word. So it's not after.
alternative
Good. Okay.
solution.
So where in this dialogue do you find the following phrases? I'd prefer, I'd rather, why don't we, something instead?
I rather in the seven
In the
that
seven.
line.
Good. Okay.
Why don't we for the second to last?
Good. Well done. That's a negotiation. Okay. So now work in pairs. Take turns to be A and B. Use expressions from exercise 3 and 4. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to have a conversation and we are going to try and suggest taking up a hobby. So I will start, I'll suggest an activity. Then you will need to suggest an alternative activity, so a different activity. And then I will have to accept your suggestion. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. So, we need to think of a hobby. We need to do a hobby. I'm getting rather bored. What about let's go for a bike ride?
Um, but I go with was a bike ride in yesterday.
Okay, so now you need to suggest something else. Tell me what you would prefer to do, I'd rather do. Remember your suggestion words.
Um, I rather watch a DVD more more than ride a bike today. I don't have to move.
I don't have to move. I like that one. Good. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. We can watch a DVD. Good. Okay, so now we're going to swap. So now you will be student A and you will suggest the first activity. So you can start.
Hmm. Um, would you like to play basketball in the Wednesday?
Okay, not in the Wednesday. We say on Wednesday. Okay. So good. Um, I don't really feel like playing basketball. I'm not very good at it. I would rather like to have lunch or play computer games.
Okay, I quite like Y8 computer game.
Okay, good. Well done. Okay, so now we're going to listen to the conversation between Lisa and Gary. Then we're going to choose the correct answers A to C.
Lesson 10F. Exercises 6 and 7.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Gary. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Where are you?
I'm at the entertainment store in town. What about you?
I'm just getting off the bus next to the park. The entertainment store is near the park, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just next to it.
Why don't we meet in the park? It's a beautiful day. We can have a picnic.
Have you got any food with you?
No, but I've got some money. And I'm standing right outside a supermarket.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you fancy coming to the park for a picnic?
I'd prefer to finish my shopping first. I need to buy a present for my brother.
What are you going to get him?
A computer game, probably. If I can find a good one that he hasn't got.
Well, why don't we meet in the entertainment store instead? I could help you find a present. And I want to buy the new Shakira CD anyway.
Great, thanks.
And then shall we have a picnic in the park?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so number 1, Lisa and Gary are both. So are they both A, in the entertainment store, B, on a bus, or C, near the park?
A.
Nope.
B.
No. It is C. Okay, because they are both near the park. Gary is in the entertainment store, and Lisa has just gotten off the bus at or near the park. So both of them are near the park. Okay. Number 2, Lisa suggests meeting. Where does Lisa suggest meeting?
At the supermarket.
Nope.
At the bus stop.
Okay, let's listen again and answer the questions.
Lesson 10F. Exercises 6 and 7.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Gary. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Where are you?
I'm at the entertainment store in town. What about you?
I'm just getting off the bus next to the park. The entertainment store is near the park, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just next to it.
Why don't we meet in the park? It's a beautiful day. We can have a picnic.
Have you got any food with you?
No, but I've got some money. And I'm standing right outside a supermarket.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you fancy coming to the park for a picnic?
I'd prefer to finish my shopping first. I need to buy a present for my brother.
What are you going to get him?
A computer game, probably. If I can find a good one that he hasn't got.
Well, why don't we meet in the entertainment store instead? I could help you find a present. And I want to buy the new Shakira CD anyway.
Great, thanks.
And then, shall we have a picnic in the park?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so 2. Lisa suggests meeting.
In the park.
Good. Number 3.
Find the present.
Good. And then number 4.
The birthday one.
What they both want. Good. Okay. So which 2 phrases from the strategy box do you hear? So remember, here's our strategy box. We have I'd prefer, I'd rather, why don't we instead? So what words did they use in the dialogue?
Hmm. Did you say again?
Okay, so we had our speaking strategy box, which told us about suggestions, how we make suggestions. So what words in the dialogue are the same as in the strategy box? What words did they use?
Hmm. Would.
Okay, but there's more to the word would.
Hmm. Would no lost.
Okay, I'd prefer, would rather. Okay. We're not going to do that right now. Okay, writing an informal letter. So we've gone over how to make an informal letter before. So let us try. Okay, can you read the letter for me?
Dear Grandma, how are you? I was sorry I hear about your cat. You must miss him. Are you going to get another pet? Thanks for inviting all of us to the lunch in next Saturday. I'm really sorry, but I can make it. I have reserved. Re-
Not I have.
there's a rehearsal for
Rehearsal.
the school rehearsal to the school play that afternoon. I can really missed it. Guess what? I have finished reading Lord of the Rings. Thank you so much to give it to me. I'm not mad about the film, but I love the book. Have you read The Hobbit? If not, I think you should read it. It's quite similar to Lord of the Rings, but it's much shorter. I can lend a copy if you want to read it. Right back soon. Love, Helen. P.S. Do you fancy to come to school to play? It's the next, it's the next weekend. I can get you a ticket.
Okay, good. But what I want you to do when you read, slow down because you are adding words that aren't there and you are missing words that are there. Okay. Okay, so number 1, who is Helen writing to?
His grandma.
Okay, Helen is a she, so her grandma. Okay, what has she invited her to do?
Hmm. To the lunch to the lunch next Saturday.
Okay, no, what is Helen inviting grandma to do? So here, Helen says, thanks for inviting us all to lunch next Saturday. But that's not Helen. That is grandma. Grandma invited them to lunch. So what is Helen inviting grandma to?
Uh, You invented to the lunch for next Saturday.
Okay, but Grandma invited Helen to lunch. We are looking for what Helen invites Grandma to.
Reading a lot of the ring.
Okay, but do you fancy coming to see the school play? Helen invited Grandma to the school play. Okay, what has Helen just finished doing?
Reading a lot of the ring.
Good. Okay. So underline the expressions in the letter that Helen uses to express a like and dislike. Okay, so what words did Helen use to express something that she likes and express something that she dislikes?
Mm. In the letter used to expressed expressed um like I was sorry.
Okay, that's not a like or a dislike. So saying you're sorry expresses regret. It doesn't express like or dislike.
Um,
So what is a word or a phrase that she uses to say, yes, I like it, and no, I don't like it?
mm, I'm
Good. The sentence does start with I'm. Can you try?
I can and I can't.
Okay, no. That shows you can do something and you can't do something. So we're looking for like and dislike, something you like and something you don't like. You will find it in this section of the story.
Mm. Mm. Thank thank you so much.
No, that shows appreciation. Okay. I'm not mad about the film, which means I don't like the film, but I love the book. Love is very similar to like, so that should have been easy. I can understand the dislike, but not the like. Okay, so which phrase does she use to make an invitation?
Mm. Do you fancy coming to the school play?
Good. Okay, and then what phrase does she use to decline an invitation?
Mm. I'm really sorry, but I can make it.
Good. Okay, what phrase does she use to give advice?
I can lend you a copy if you want it.
Okay, not really. So advice is like, but I think you should do this.
I think you should read it.
Good. Okay, and express sympathy. So sympathy is like, I'm sorry. Are you okay?
I'm sorry to hear about your cat.
Good. Okay, now match the expressions below with functions A to E in exercise 2 and compare them with the expressions that Helen uses. Okay, so for example, 1 is B, make an invitation. Do you fancy coming to see the school play? That is an invitation. Are you free to come see the school play? So number 2, I heard about, what a shame. So what does that match with?
You say again.
Okay, number 2, what does number 2 say?
The two. I heard about your cat.
Okay, good. So it is E. Okay, what does number 3 say? What is number 3?
I'm really into
Okay, so what does number 3 match with?
I heard about I really I'm really
Okay, we're not looking at these words, so we're not looking at the answers. We're looking at what these match with these. So what you're reading, does it show sympathy? Does it give advice? Does it make an invitation or decline an invitation? So if you read this, I'm really into, but I'm not that keen on. What is that? Is that giving advice? Is that expressing sympathy? Is that a like and a dislike? What is it?
I'm not keen on join it. Really into shape.
Okay, wait, can you say that again?
I'm not that keen on joining.
Okay, but no, we're looking at these words. So express a like and dislike, make an invitation, decline an invitation, give advice, or express sympathy. So these words here are the answers, not any other words, just these ones. So I'm really into, but I'm not that keen on. What does that show us? What does it tell us?
that they not decline the invitation.
No, not decline an invitation. Try again. Okay, so we've already used B. Okay, let me grab another color. Okay, so we've used B. We've used E. So we have express a like and dislike, decline an invitation, or give advice. So if you read this, I'm really into, that's one thing, but I'm not that keen on, that's another thing. So which of these answers is two things?
Hmm. I'm really into is give advice, and I'm not that keen on this decline. This
Okay,
decline
no, it's express
decline
a like
invitation.
and dislike. I'm really into cars. I really like cars. But I'm not that keen on airplanes. I don't like airplanes. So I told you something I like and something I don't like. So it is A, like and dislike. Okay. The next one, what does number 4 say?
Sorry. Ought to an ought to is decline an invitation.
Okay, but then let's read number 5. Number 5 is I'd love to, but I'm afraid I can't.
Mm.
So think about it.
We ought to ought to
If I tell you you ought to clean your room, is that declining an invitation?
no,
No. So what is that?
give an advice.
Good. And then I'd love to, but I'm afraid I can't. I have other plans. That is declining an invitation. Okay. So now, okay, we don't have enough time to start this. Okay. So why is this confusing for you? Why is this difficult? Do you not understand the words? Do you not understand what they're asking you to do?
I don't understand what they asking me to do.
Okay, so that's why you got confused. But like here, once you figured out what they were asking you to do, I'm really into, but I'm not that keen on. Why did that confuse you?
Mm. So I don't think that the question is have the connection together.
Okay, you didn't think it had a connection. Okay. But we are going to stop there for today. Like I said, unfortunately, we can't rejoin because Zoom now makes you wait for 10 minutes. So next week, we're going to use Voov, and then I will see you next week, Tuesday. Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.